Welcome to Bear Essentials with Bear Byers. This is the vendor reset for this week, and we have a decent one here right off the bat with Badger Tough 0F named at the White House vendor. And as we close into this 0F is the name Badger Tough item for armor, and what makes it so good is it helps you be more survival when you get shot. When your armor's depleted, you are in PvP or PvE granted 100% back. Now the rolls only have like one god roll here in the hazard protection, but remember we're going to get the optimization station here with probably about 10 days, and we're going to be able to change that armor and then of course recalibrate whatever we want down at the bottom. So it's definitely worth picking up this 0F. As for the rest of this at the White House vendor, you can look it over here, there just isn't a lot. Kind of would like this one a little bit here, like the skill build, but skill build with focus, maybe not so much. If you're running a sniper skill build, that might be a great thing for you to get, but the rest of this is pure and utter no's. You're going to find much better out there amongst the rest of it. So let's go to the clan vendor and we run down there real quick, and here's another great one right here. If you do not have a Night Watcher, you need to have this item in your inventory, maybe even a few, so you can roll it differently. And we go down to the rolls here. This scanner pulse haste is always 100%. You cannot re-roll it. You can't get rid of it. It is part of here. But you can re-roll the armor, and when the optimization station comes in, you can roll whatever you need to on that third attribute. So it is definitely something you want in your inventory. Again, like I said, if you want a few of them, you could even maybe run a skill build version of it. So the rest of this, going down through it, kind of like the tip of the spear, it's pretty close, but the true patriot mask, the gloves here, and the weapons, just their nose. The rolls you can find much better. This Sokolov here has max headshot damage, so of course if you don't have that in your Pokedex already, buy it and upgrade your Pokedex. But short of that, there's really nothing here that you should be concentrating on. Maybe this one right here, Providence. Always love Providence, and again with the optimization station you can get the headshot converted to whatever you want to, crit damage. You can, and of course the optimization station, whatever one you recalibrate, you can use the optimization station to get the other one at max roll. So this would be a good buy, and so you might want to get those knee pads. The ads and the attributes here just don't cut it. So off we go to the Jurassic Park gate, Dark Zone East, and then we're going to make a quick run down to the vendor. And here at the vendor we see at the Downtown East vendor, remember you're paying this in the currency that you get in the Dark Zone, and they're just, I hate to say it, there's just not anything here that you'd want to spend those valuable resources on. But here it is. You can look over it. If there's something that catches your fancy, check it out. And this is Dark Zone East, but it's time to pack up and zip down to Dark Zone South, and we'll run over to its vendor. There is a Mozambique special, which is a handgun, which isn't bad. It's only got 2 attributes, so you can you know, when re-roll it or optimize it. The P90, no, and maybe the 416, but the 416 isn't the gun that was months ago or years ago in the game. So I would say no to it, as is the tip of the spear, the Eclipse Protocol. You can get those anywhere, but if you need the Eclipse Protocol because you're not getting it behind something, yeah, sure, you can come in here and get it, but there's just better items that can be found with better rules. So off we go to THST, and with the quick run over to the vendor, take a look at the vendor. And love the baker's dozen, but you know, the rules, there isn't one that's maxed out here, and you just can't hold on to stuff that you're not going to be optimized to the best of its ability here in a few weeks when you get that opportunity. So I say, unless it's something like this 76 here, that the SIG, it's got at least maxed out rifle damage. You could optimize and re-roll, but the talent on it is maybe not what you want. So that kind of limits the ability when it comes to guns. So some of you have asked about New York. Some of the people that cover the vendors say, well, why don't you show us what happens in the clan vendor in New York? Well, it's the same thing as the White House. Exactly. Same as the exact White House vendor. But I did show it to you today, so you can see. Maybe we can skip that part from now on. And as we go upstairs, we will see that here is a little different. There's two vendors upstairs here in New York, and these vendors, just the skills that rolls on these are just atrocious. They're bad. You can play normal level and get stuff as good, if not better, than this. The vendors, they really need to step up the game and improve. At least give one god roll per item or something, or you know, occasionally get that triple god roll thing right from the vendor. You know, make us pay for it, fine, but it just isn't there. Now we run over here to Roy Benitez, and again, same thing. Nothing really great worth really checking out. Just junk. Sorry, Roy, but you're selling us junk, and we don't want to buy it. So that's the vendors for this week. I hope you enjoy it. Tell me how you like the weekly vendor reset. I highly recommend that if you don't have a better 0F or a better Night Watcher, to go pick those up. Again, that's White House, and of course the Night Watcher you can pick up from any of your clan vendors, be it New York or Washington, D.C. This is Bear Essentials. I am Bear Byers, and you have a blessed day.